Right, boom, 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 boom. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your boy Steve Schamberger, the Running Champ, coming alive. It is August 10th. We're back again for Off the Couch 365 Fitness, where it's going to be our 644th workout today. We're doing our core, we're going to be doing push-ups, and we're going to be doing pull-ups. We're going to start with our core because we're going to be battling the sunlight, daylight. I think we can get this in. We're going to go 55 minutes, give or take. We're going to be doing a lot of push-ups and a lot of pull-ups and some back exercises as well. But we're going to start with our core. Again, I do these workouts on YouTube to hold me accountable. It's not a competition. You don't have to keep up with me. I just do these workouts, like I say, hold me accountable, make working out fun. I'm right in here. I'm Madisonville, Kentucky. I'm kind of like in the middle of nowhere. I came out of Michigan today. I went to the aerospace today. I dropped something off, a little bitty pallet, and then we're on our way to Kentucky tomorrow over to Mount Juliet, Tennessee. But we're going to get underway. We're going to start with our core. We're going to do 13 moves. We're going to do them 20 times. And remember, you don't have to keep up with me. It's not a competition. Just do the best you can do. But this is going to be a great exercise for our chest. And it's going to be a great workout for our back. Remember, we're going to be doing a lot of pull-ups. I'm going to be using my band, and I've got my kettlebell back for support. We took yesterday off. Yesterday was a stretch rest day. I went with the day off. We just traveled all weekend out of Michigan, out of Atlanta up to Michigan. But here we go. We're going to get underway. We're going to do 13 moves. We're going to do them 20 times. Just do the best you can do. And before we get started, triple smash, like, subscribe, share, question or comment, leave it down below. And we're going to get underway. I'm going to do it from the side. So show you how I'm going to do them. So the first thing you're going to do is just bring your knees in like this. If you want to put your hands underneath your legs, you can. Put your hands up like this, however you want to. But again, we're going to do them 20 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just like this, 20 times. Working out our core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you wonder if these are working, just put your fingers right here and feel your stomach working. And you're going to say, yes, it's working. 19 and 20. So we're battling sunlight, so we're going to go kind of quick tonight. So we've probably got about 45 minutes left of sunlight. We're going to get this underway. I'm at this beautiful park. Again, I'm in Madisonville, Kentucky. I went to the aerospace factory right here. I dropped something out of Michigan from this morning. So we've been cruising all day. Right, here we go. So we're going to do like we're riding a bicycle. You can put your hands up like this, however you want to, 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, if you're wondering, does this work? Just put your fingers right here. You'll feel your stomach working. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now do a reverse. If you want to put your hands underneath your legs, you can. 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, again, we're doing 13 moves. We're going to do 20 each time. We're on to our 4th move. Your arms are going to come out. Knees come in simultaneously, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And if you work out with me, it never fails. Revved up motorcycles, revved up engines. It's always something that tests my patience. I'm outside. I have to deal with these type of things. But like I say, nothing's ever around. Peace and quiet. I go live. All types of noise. All right, so let's keep this thing going. So we're going to go back like this. Your legs are going to be wide. You're going to reach up and over. Your left hand is going to touch your right foot. You're going to go back, and then you're going to reach up. Right hand is going to touch your left toe. All right, so here we go. I go back. I reach over for 3. I go back. I reach over for 4. I go back. I reach over for 5. Keep your stomach tight. And 6. I go back for 7. I come back for 8. And like I said, if you want to feel if your stomach muscles are working, when you go back like right here, put your hands right there. And then when you come up, you'll feel your stomach muscles working. Here we go. That's 9. That's 10. If you want to go all the way back to the floor, you can. I'm on a concrete floor tonight, so I'm kind of going about 3 to 4 inches short. But here we go. 14, 15, 16. Actually, this is better because you're really working your muscles there. 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so these are going to be like scissors. Your legs are going to go up, legs are going to go down. Legs are going to go up, legs are going to go down. So I'm on my back on this one. So here we go. My leg is up, just like this. 1, 2. Let me scoot back just a little bit. Like I said, I'm right here at this baseball field. I've never been here before. We had to make do with what we got. So here we go. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Good job. Like I said, these core workouts we do, they're no joke. If you want a nice flat stomach, if you want a strong stomach, you'll do these core exercises. And if you don't, then you won't do them. All right, so these are probably one of my favorite ones. So what you're gonna do, you're on your back again. You're gonna bring your knees in like this. When your legs go out, again, the camera, the angle, I don't know anything about this park, just working with the best I can do. So your feet are gonna go out, have your ankles about 2 inches off the floor, and then bring them in. Here, let me show you. So I'm back like this, my legs will go out, my feet will be about 1 inch off the floor, and then I bring them in like that. All right, here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go, that's 2. Again, put your hands right there on your stomach if you want to feel if it's working. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh, good job. Whew. I was kind of a little all over the place. I've always been an hour jogger, 6 miles or an hour, and I started playing with it, 30 minutes here, 45 minutes here, a 5K here. And man, I just felt off with my body. I felt off with my weight. The last week I went back to an hour jog. I feel absolutely amazing. You're gonna find your perfect workout. You're gonna find your perfect zone you get in. For me, it's an hour jog. I feel absolutely amazing. So you're working out with me. I'm just trying to show you a routine. If you're getting back into fitness, this is a core exercise. We're gonna be doing push-ups and pull-ups here in just a minute. But I'm just trying to motivate you, excite you. Hey, exercise, work out. You're gonna live a long time. I'm 53 fresh. I'm gonna live a long time. Unless I get hit by a bus or something crazy happens to me, but I plan on running and exercising. So, hey, get into the fitness game, man. Stay a long time. If your kids are young, be a good example for your kids. If you have grandkids, say, I'm ready to be a granddad or grandma. I mean, great. Just always be in shape. Be the best physical version of yourself. For who? For you and the people that depend on you the most. All right, so it's hot. It's like 90 degrees here and humidity. We're gonna keep this thing going. So this is one of my favorite ones. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna be on your back. You're gonna reach up and touch your toes with your fingers. You're gonna rock back, your legs will come up, and then you come into it like that. So I reach forward like this, I rock back, my legs come up, and that's 4. I come up for 5, I rock back, and 6, I rock up for 7, my feet come up, and 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Again, you go 17. When you rock back, keep your stomach nice and tight. Legs come up. Bounce up for 18. Legs go straight for 19. 20. I like those so much. I'm going to do 3 more or 4 more. That's 22. I jump up for 23. Bam. And I love summer nights. I love working out in the summer. At night, you find out who you are. Are you going to show up? Are you going to sweat? Are you going to get uncomfortable? Exercising is all about you against you. Are you going to show up? Do you want to sweat? Do you want to live a long time? Do you want to feel good? I feel amazing. If I didn't run all these miles, if I didn't exercise and feel amazing, I would move on to something else. All right, so we got 4 more moves left to go, and then we're going to get into our pull-ups, and we're going to get into our push-ups. Push-up, pull-up, push-up, pull-up. All right, so here we go. You want to be on your side for these. Now, if you want to, you can put your right hand underneath your thigh like this and bring it up like this. If you want to put a little twist into it, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And never go like, oh my God, look what he's doing. I'm just doing movement. This is my body. This is my voice. We do this thing called Earth as a human. I'm just doing movement that keeps me feeling amazing. I never want to go to the doctor. If my wrist is snapped, if my leg is broken, if I'm damn near dead, dying, I'm going to go see a doctor. But my day in, day out life, I just do movements that keep me fresh. I sweat, I run, I do all these things that keep me healthy as I maneuver through this thing called life. So I'm not doing anything that's like, oh my God, stop what you're doing. No, I'm just doing movement that keeps me healthy, keeps me fresh. I can travel with my profession. I can be here, I can be there and do this thing called life. So don't ever get discouraged. Don't feel like you got to be ripped up and you got to be able to run 10 miles and do all. No, you have to find out what works best for you. I'm just trying to show you a routine. If you're not sure, hey, we're going to keep showing up every day, every day. Well, Schamberger, where were you last night? We worked all weekend. We ran a bunch of miles. And just so you know, I'm a human. I had a nice lunch yesterday. I had a fish. What did I have? The tilapia fish at a Mexican restaurant. And I had 2 big beers. Oh, I've been on a big 2 beer kick. I'm not a drunk. I'm not a big alcoholic. Don't think that. I just been on a 2 beer kick. But if I don't run, if I don't exercise, if I don't do a 2 a day, that's exercising and run, I can't drink. Well, Schamberger, what'd you do yesterday? I broke my rule. I only ran. I got to run Notre Dame yesterday. That was the first. If you want to go see the picture and a video, it's on my channel from yesterday. Okay, so we did the right side first. Now we're going to go on our left. Again, my left hand is going to be right under my thigh, and I'm pushing it up. 1, 2, you want to do a little twist. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do 25, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you want to hear something so you can laugh at me, make fun of my, make point. If you see right here, right there, I was working out in Laredo, Texas on, I think it was Sunday or Monday of this week. I work out with bands, okay? I work out with bands. The shorter the band, the heavier the weight. The longer the band, the lighter the weight. And I was sitting down and I was curling up. Well, the left one snapped and my pinky went up and caught my lip and I busted my lip by doing curls. Got to be able to laugh at yourself. No big deal. We keep this thing moving. 2 more exercises to go, and then, man, we're going to get up to our push-ups and push-ups, and then I'm heading over to Kentucky, and then I'm heading to Juliet. If you're like, heading where? That's my big revenue machine. I do what's called van expediting. I'm travel all over the United States. Last week was Dallas to Laredo, Laredo up to Tulsa, Tulsa over to Atlanta, Atlanta up to Michigan, and then Michigan, we're down in Kentucky for this evening. I drove today about 7 hours. This was one of my best days I've had in a long time. If you're curious, like what type of money do I make? Today I picked up today around 11 o'clock Central, and then I came down here, and then I'm doing a little short run tomorrow. This is one of my best days ever. I think I made close to $950 in less than 24 hours. It's not like that every day. A normal week for me is like $2,025. I'll slide in a $3,000 week every once in a while. maybe a 4 once in a blue moon, but $1,000, that's a really good day for me. And again, I do what's called van life expediting all across the United States. And so that's what I do. All right, so here we're gonna do 2 more moves, and then we're gonna start to our push-ups and pull-ups. So you're on your back, legs up like this, pull yourself up like that. Or use no hands, or climb your legs like that. Here you go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No hands, 1 hand, 2 hands, 1 hand, and done. Now my right leg is straight. Pull yourself up. Keep your stomach tight. When you keep your stomach tight, you're gonna feel it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you can get this leg straight, bring it up. 10, 11, 12, and 13. Bam, good job. Okay, last move of the day, and then we're gonna get on to our workout. Have your legs up in the air like this. Again, these are core exercises. I like having a flat stomach. I like being ripped right here on my side. You can see my abs, my core. I like to be cut. These are exercises that I do to keep me feeling this way. If you don't like being in shape, my podcast is not going to be for you. If you don't like exercising and running miles and want to live a long time, I'm not going to be the guy for you. But if you like to run and sweat and push yourself and feel amazing and want to live a long time and run miles and do push-ups and pull-ups and cardio and abs and that kind of stuff, then I'm your podcast. So here we go. Last one. Legs are up, hands together, just like this, just like this, just like this. Here we go. 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. We're doing 30. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wipe the sweat out of my face. It's hot here. Here we go. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. I did a couple extra ones and done. Bam, good job. Good job. All right, let's stand up. We're gonna start our workout. Again, we start with core. Why do I do the core first? I do the core first because usually when you're exercising, if you work out and have a great workout, when it's time to do the core, time to do the sit-ups, probably 95% of the time, you're gonna say, man, I'm kind of tired, I gotta go. And so you won't do your core. So I try to do core first. We get it knocked out and out of the way. All right, let's get ready to go. Again, we're battling daylight. Again, we're in Madisonville, Kentucky, and then I'm on my way to Manson, Kentucky, then over to Mount Juliet. It's like just a quick little 120-mile run for in the morning. I'm making like 300 for that. So, all right, so here we go. Shake it out, shake it out. Arms come up, big flex. Pull your arms back like that. 3, 2, 1. Arms come up, left, right, big flex. I pull it back. 3, 2, 1. Last time. Arms come up, left, right, big flex. Swan dive over. Try to get your toe. If you can't get your toe, get your shin. If you can't get your shin, get your knee, and just lean into it. Lean into it. Man, I'm really liking my hair. I blonded it out about a month and a half ago, and now I'm turning into like a really dirty blonde color. I have one of the best mohawks in the game. When I mohawk my hair, it's freaking dope. Mohawk. So, all right, 3, 2, 1. Now the right foot forward, sneaking a flex. And remember, looking in the mirror, going like this, in this stature, in this kind of position, and feeling amazing, and looking at yourself saying, I can see the definition. I can see the work I put in my running, in my core. I can see my shoulders. I can see it in my face. That never goes out of style of putting in hard work, sweating, feeling amazing. Hey, there's gonna come a day you're gonna look around and it's just gonna be you. And if you don't cheer yourself on, if you can't look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, we got this, Schamberger, hey, or whatever your name is, girl's name, guy's name, if you can't look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, we got this, regardless what's going on, you need to find that in yourself. Because I'm 53 years of age. 1 second someone's in my life, next day they want to bounce. I'm doing this one day, and then something blows up. And so you're gonna have to realize at any given time, it's just gonna be you, just like that. It's nothing personal, it's nothing against you. That's just how the world operates. All right, 3, 2, 1. And once you establish that, and once you realize that, regardless what God puts on my plate, I'm built for it. No matter what comes into my life, the tragedy, the ups, the downs, I'm built for it. Good or bad, it's part of my journey. Once you realize that, you're gonna play on a different playing field. And hey, it took me 53 years to really embrace that, to learn that. So just realize, one day you're gonna have someone around you, you're gonna be feeling great, and then bam, just like that, you're gonna look around and say, damn, it's just me. And when you can look yourself in the mirror and you can flex up and say, hey, bring it on, I'm ready. And you're gonna have to do it, not when you're 23, that's easy because you're young. Then you're 33 and you're kind of like, ooh, I'm getting a little older. Then you're 43, you're like, ooh, I'm in my 40s. And then you're 53, and then you're 63, and then you're 73, and then you're 83. So you better be prepared and strong here, all times, and especially here, because when it's time for you to walk this journey alone, you're built for it. So really understand that. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get underway. We're gonna be doing push-ups and pull-ups. I do my bands. I used to snicker and laugh. I'm not working out with a band. Who works out with band? What grandma works out with band? Well, now granddad does. Not a granddad yet, maybe one day. And then I got my kettlebell I absolutely love. But here we go. We're gonna start with push-ups. I'm only gonna do 15 counts tonight. Again, we're battling the sun. We're battling the daylight. Let me show you where we're at real quick. Again, I'm at this gorgeous park. I'm right here in Kentucky. I'm at this park. I don't know the name of it. That blue building right there behind me, that's the Aerospace. Like I said, I came out of Detroit, not Detroit, I came out of Grand Rapids today. I had to go up to, was it West Haven, Michigan? And then I had to come back down. It was about 500 miles. I had about 7.5 hours of drive time today. And then I'm picking up tomorrow about an hour from here, and I'm doing just a short little drive. If you're like, what am I talking about? That's my big revenue machine right there. I do van expediting. I absolutely love traveling with my life. I love not knowing where I'm gonna be from day to day. I know I'm gonna exercise. I know I'm gonna run. What's one of the perks about what I do? Like yesterday, I've never been to Notre Dame University. I got to run the University of Notre Dame yesterday. They were ringing the chapel bells. If you want to go back and see one of my short videos, I mean, they were going, man. Those gongs went on for I'll tell you, they went like 5 minutes, but I did like a quick 1.5-minute video. But man, they went on longer than that. But that's one of the neat things that I get to do. I was in Nashville, Saturday morning, Nashville. I love running Nashville. I got to run Nashville Saturday morning, and then we did Notre Dame Sunday morning, and then I was in Hudsonville, Michigan. Where? Exactly, and I ran that this morning. So just the best thing about running, it doesn't matter if you're in South Beach, it doesn't matter if you're in New York, it doesn't matter if you're in LA, San Francisco, Oakland, Vegas, New Orleans, Arkansas, Tennessee. When you run 5 miles, it's 5 miles. You can make it as spectacular as you want, but when you run 5, when you run 6, it doesn't matter where you're at. It feels amazing. All right, so we're gonna get underway. I hope you've caught your breath from the sit-ups, but here we go. We're gonna just work this thing through. I'm not gonna take any breaks, so I'm not gonna do as many reps. But here we go. We're gonna start with wide push-ups. I'm gonna do 15, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to stay in plank. I like to do 2 more, and I like to walk my feet up to my hands. Again, when you walk your feet up to your hands, you're gonna feel this in your core. You're gonna push off and feel it in your shoulder. You're gonna feel it in your back. Remember, we're just doing movement. And this movement right here, it helps you on your flexibility, your core, your back, and we're just doing one move. All right, so now we're going to regular pull-ups. I do the wide pull-ups. I push it up, I pull it down. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Bam, good job. Good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. Man, I got that good sweat going. I'm feeling good. I hope you are as well. Hope you had a great weekend. I don't know what's going on in the world, but this WNBA, they don't know what a man is. They don't know what a woman is. I'm just going to put it to you like this. If you were a man, when you were born, you have one of these swinging from between your legs. If you were born and you don't have anything swinging, if there's nothing there, you're a woman. I can't make it any simpler. All right, so we're going to go back to regular push-ups. I'm going to do 15. If you want to use your knees again. I'm going kind of quick. We're battling the daylight, and we're going to get this great workout in. All right, here we go. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I stay in plank. I do 2 more. Again, I walk my feet up to my hands. Man, when you get that push-up position and you can just walk your feet up to your hands, you can jump back, walk your feet up to your hands. That is going to be a good feeling. So you got to realize we're just doing movement. Keep our arms strong, keep our core strong, keep our cardio, keep us feeling amazing. All this is movement to keep us feeling amazing. That's all we want to do, is feel amazing. All right, here we go. We're going back to the pull-ups. Again, I'm using bands. And with the bands, I'm not pretending I'm on a real pull-up bar. I'm not. I'm using a band. If you're on a real pull-up bar, you have my respect. It's not even the same game. It's probably about a 4 to 5, 1 ratio. For every push-up, pull-up I do with the bands, it's 1 pull-up on a real bar. So shout out to you if you're using the bar. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can do the kind of like this. You can reverse your hands like this. I do the wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, we got some good news. We can slow down. Let me fix this real quick. All right. Got good news. There's some lights over here, so we'll have some light, and that way we can do our workout, and we don't have to worry about not having light. Bam! Check it out. Check it out. We always get good luck. You just got to keep showing up. If you don't show up, you can't get good luck. Why? Because you didn't show up. But if you show up, that's where all your luck is at. All right, let me grab my stuff. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Hey, and if you're ever thinking you're getting old, if you don't think you have it anymore, you got to realize, man, think about Colonel Sanders, the OG chicken man. He didn't hit it big till he was 65 years old. I'm only 53. And I've gone down a lot of paths the last 7 years. I've tried a lot of things. I lived in Arkansas. I sold my house. I lived in Stillwater, Oklahoma for a couple of months, and then I moved down to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma for about 3 years. I lived in a high-rise, selling insurance, making $100,000 a year. My bills at the time were $1,000 a month. I was making $15,000 to $2,000 a week, and I had life whipped. And then I said, hey, I'm going to move down to Miami. I moved down to Miami, Florida. I lived down there for about a year and a half, and then I was like, you know what? I want to start traveling. So I went and traveled for about almost a year, and then I moved to Destin, and I sold Porsches for about 6 months, but I didn't like the pattern of what it was. I liked the life living in Destin, girlfriend selling Porsches. It sounded fun, but the pattern just kind of got, so I was like, I want to go travel again. So I bought that big van, and I've been traveling for the last 2 years. And so you never know when you're going to hit it big. It may be when you're 60, it might be when you're 70, but always be ready. You don't want to get great news and you're like, well, I'm down in my back, or man, you hit it big. Well, you know, I got my knee injury. Hey man, it just came in the mail. You got it. Oh, well, you know, I'm feeling kind of, no. You get the news, you want to be like, yes, I've been waiting on it. Let's go. And so I'm always ready. Don't ever lose your childlike enthusiasm. I'm telling you, man, you're going to get around people. They're going to want to sprinkle that, oh, my back, or you know how I get. No, I don't know how you get. I don't talk about my personal life, but man, a friend of mine of like 30 years, man, always had a real communication problem with me. Instead of picking up the phone, and a buddy of ours, more of a buddy of his, had called me to say, hey, look, he's going through a tough time. Because if you don't know how to treat your friends at a certain age, you're never gonna know. You're never gonna know how to treat somebody. So I just kind of had to walk away from the situation and leave it alone. His buddy called me and wanted me to call him. So I called him like a year ago. He never called. I sent him a text like 6 months ago. He finally got around to answering it and was like, he sent me like this paragraph of like 6 paragraphs. I've known this cat for 30 years and I'm thinking, bro, you couldn't pick up the phone and tell me this? I mean, you're talking like a bitch, man. Bitches talk like this. Like, who are you? I don't know who you are. So don't let the world take away your enthusiasm. Don't let people like bring their negativity, because they will. If you'll slowly watch. If you're good energy, if you're a good vibe, if you've got good energy, man, people are going to say like, ooh, I don't like that. And they're going to kind of just slowly kind of sprinkle that. Well, I didn't have such a good day. Well, I had a great day. So don't bring your bad day into my great day. Even if you're having a bad day. Now I'm having a great day. I'm having a wonderful day. So don't ever lose your childlike enthusiasm and always stay ready. Look at yourself as the next man up, next woman up. And if you're the next one up, man, you want to be flexed up, ready to rock, ready to go. You don't want to be, well, you're up. Oh, well, I'm not quite ready. I got my knee and I got my, think of it like your grandkids or your kids. Set a great example for them. Always be ready. Always be energetic. Always be ready to go. You only get one time around. Make sure you have energy. Okay, so we did that. So we're going back to the push-ups. We got time now we got time since we got light and we can do this. So these are gonna be slow push-ups. Slow push-ups. What I want you to do, you're gonna go 1, 2, up, 2, down, 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 2, up, 2. Do as many as you can do. You don't have to keep up with me. I just do these workouts to try to show you a routine. If you're at the gym, if you're at home, you're wanting to get back into fitness, but you just don't know what to do and you're kind of lost, hey, just work out with me. You keep showing up with me, you're gonna get great results. I'll take the guest workout. Last one. Oh, those feel good. And I like the extra one. And done. Because I want to live a long time. Man, this universe and where's it going and all the craziness and this and that. I'm just sitting back ready for the ride, just watching all the crazy. Watching all the crazy. All right, so we're going back to the pull-up. This will be the last pull-up of round number 1. And then we'll focus on our back and more push-ups. All right, so here we go. I push it up, I pull it down. I push, I pull, I push, I pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extra one, done. I think I can move this to be a little bit better spot. Yeah, let me try that. Bam, I think that's better. Let me see. Bam, okay. I think that's a little bit better. I don't have to be kind of the angle. I can be up like this. Okay. Okay, so we're at the halfway point of our workout. Steve Schamberger, the Run It Sham. I appreciate you joining me tonight. Again, I'm in Madisonville, Kentucky. We were in Grand Haven, Michigan this morning. I took a little box to aerospace right here behind me, about 200 yards. I got there. I was told to be here by 10:30. I get there. We didn't even know you were coming. That's how it works out here. I always deal with something today. Hang on. What was mine? I think it was a pretty low-key day. I know what it was. My good deed of the day, this driver was at the Pilot. He was making this big Coke. I was like, no, don't drink that. Try this. At the Pilot's, this is, if you ever go to a Pilot or a Flying J, this is your new drink. Get a cup, get a large, fill it with 70% water. and then ice and water. And then they have what's called the grapefruit orange splasher. Put about 15% in that for 85. Top it with lemonade. Shake it up. That is your new refresher drink of the summer. Again, if you're at a Pilot or Flying J, a large cup, fill it full of ice. Crushed ice if you're lucky. Sometimes they have crushed ice, sometimes they don't. But get 70% water. And then there's a grapefruit orange. There's all type of lemonades. I prefer that one. There's usually like 4 separate kinds, but I do the grapefruit orange, 15, and I go over to the lemonade and fill that up. And so that's 70% water, 15 grapefruit orange splasher on top of the lemonade. Shake it up, and bam, that is your refresher. It is so good. It is so delicious. Like I said, I'm out here traveling, working. I try to stay up. My new thing right now is I'm only eating once a day. I'm going steak, fish, chicken, vegetables, no sodas. I did have a couple of candy bars last night. I had a couple of Heaths at the hotel I was at. I tried my best, but we just enjoyed ourselves yesterday. Hey, but we're at the halfway point of our workout. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment down below. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. This is Off the Couch 365 Fitness, our 644th workout. Again, I do these workouts. I don't try to pretend I'm the end-all, be-all fitness guru, but I'm a big-time runner. You add running to your life, you're going to add time, valuable, precious time to your life. And then when you add exercising, I'd say the running keeps me nice and slim, feeling good, and then the exercising keeps me balanced. Kind of a 1-2 punch. Running balanced, nice and slim, and then the exercising keeps me nice and strong. And I'm not your pumped up 200-pound bodybuilder. I'm a slim, fit, skinny jeans, 145 long distance runner. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get on to round number 2. No pull-ups on this round, but the kettlebell will be making its way in just for one move. Okay, so I'm down like this. If you have your kettlebell, if you work out with me enough, you know this is one of my favorite moves. We're going to pull back like that. Pull back like that. Again, this part of our back, we're pulling back. We're pulling back. We're pulling back. We're pulling back. Here we go. And I want you to know, I'm always kind of learning new patterns, learning new exercises, learning new ways. And like I said, I've come to terms that if I don't run an hour, I'm just not the same person. And so I've started running an hour again, and it feels amazing. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I was doing 2 30 minutes, then I was doing a 5K. Then I was doing 20 and 30. I just need to do an hour. It's my perfect distance. All right, so here you go. You can put your forearm, put your hand, and pull it back. I pull it back. Pull it back. I pull it back. I pull it back. I pull it back. Just like that. Pull back. Right there on your back right there. You're pulling back. Pulling back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Get you a kettlebell. I never knew how much I'd like one. Get you a kettlebell. Okay, so we're going back to the push-ups. I'm going to do regular width on these. I'm going to do 20. Here we go. Use your knees if you want to. If not, do the best you can do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stay in plank. I do 2 more. And then, like I say, I walk my feet up to my hands. Man, good job. Good job. All right, so what we're gonna do now, if you have weights, my other bands are light bands, so it's not a lot of weight. So what you wanna do, I'm gonna use this is my medium band, and I'm gonna make it my weight, my heavy weight. I had to take the handles off. See, I could easily say, well, I can't use it. All I did was take the handle off. This is where I broke it on Monday. I'm just gonna wrap it around my hand like this. And now I've made it myself a heavy weight. I'm gonna step on it like this, and I'm gonna pull back like this. Pull back like this. It's better than none. It's better than none. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. Let me make it a little bit tighter. Just like that. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. That's probably about a 20-pound weight. Believe it or not, the bands are money. Bands are money. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. Woo! That felt good. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. And remember, you don't have to be the end-all, be-all fitness. Look at fitness as a journey. You're on your own journey. You figure out what you like. Hey, you might work out for me one night and say, man, I don't like this guy. You might work out for me a week and then say, man, maybe he's a little too much challenging. Figure out what you like. If you like to trail run, trail run. If you want to run streets, run streets. If you want to run the beach, run the beach. If you want to run wherever you like to run, go run. If you want to mall walk, go mall walk. But find out what you like. Man, like the winter, I hate running in the winter. Why? Because I don't sweat like I do in the summer. And so, man, I love playing basketball. I love trail running. I love cardio classes. So find out what you like and start your journey. Start your journey that you're on a fitness journey. Never get discouraged. Never feel like, well, I'm not that strong. Build yourself into what you want, but it's going to take time, but never get discouraged. All right, here we go. I'm going to do another 20 push-ups regular. Big deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stay in plank. I do 2 more, and then I walk my feet to my hands. All right, good job. Take a big deep breath. Okay, we have 2 moves left to go, and we'll be finished with round number 1. I appreciate you joining me. I hope you're getting something out of this. Again, I'm a broken record with what I say. You don't have to keep up with me. It's not a competition with me. I don't want you to ever feel discouraged or I can't keep up with you or I can only do this. Just do the best you can do, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But once you realize you're going to live a long time, once you really accept, like, hey, I'm going to live a very long time. And once you realize going out there in the morning, maybe going out mid-morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, and you start running these miles and you realize how amazing that makes you feel, the best thing, hey, you can put your clothes on and you can feel okay. Or you can take your clothes off and you can be like, man, I really feel okay. So when you're laying in bed naked and you can look at your body and you can say, man, I'm sweating, I'm eating right, I'm healthy, I'm feeling good. There's not a better feeling in the world than walking around naked. It's true. I kid you not. I know when I feel good naked, and I know where I'm like, ooh, I need to get back to my crunches, or I need to run a little bit more. But I'm just telling you, your health, your fitness, when you're just laying around, oh, it feels amazing. All right, so here we go. We're going to got 2 more moves. We're going to work on our back. So what we're going to do on these, I'm going to use my heavy ones again. So what you're going to do, back like this, you're going to bend over just a little bit and you're going to pull back. The muscle right there in between your shoulders, squeeze that. All right, so here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I pull back. I pull back. I pull back. I pull back. One of the greatest things about exercising is life's going to crack you on the face. It's going to crack you on the chin. It's going to freaking devastate you. People are going to let you down. And if you're not taking risks, if you haven't lost a lot of money that you couldn't lose, if you've never lost a relationship that you didn't want to lose, if you haven't just been cracked, devastated, you haven't lived yet. But the best thing about when you get cracked and devastated, you go run those miles. You go sweat. You push your body. Man, I've worked out in tears. I've ran miles devastated. You name the place. I've been in paradise, heartbroken, running miles. I've been in paradise, exercising, devastated. But that's the best thing about exercising, running miles. Man, you can take it with you. 2, 1. Because when something bad happens to you, you got 2 choices. You can just sit there and just take it and eat it and just that vile taste, or you can say, fuck that. I might be going through some hard times. I might be devastated. My heart my spirit might be a little hurt right now, but I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here. I'm going to build my body stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So while I'm going through this heartbreak, while I'm going through this setback, while I'm going through this disappointment, because time is going to heal everything. You're going to outlive all your problems. Time is going to be your number one healer. Don't try to hurry up the process if you're going through something. Just appreciate it. But man, go run miles, go sweat, take all that heartache and all that pain, take it to the gym, take it outside running those miles. And as you get stronger, as time goes on, you'll realize, hey, that was the best thing that ever happened to me, because it hurt. I had to go through it. But while I was going through it, I was doing push-ups. I was doing curls. I was working on my jump shot. I was running Notre Dame. I took a trip down to South Beach. I went up to New York and ran the city. Hell, I went to Seattle and ran that city. I went to San Francisco and ran the city. So if you're going through something, remember, exercising, running, push-ups, pull-ups. So when you're finished going through it, bam, you feel amazing and stronger for it. All right, so here we go. Last round of push-ups, and then we're done with round one. Another 20. I'm going to do wide. Big deep breath. Again, if you want to use your knees, but here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I stay in plank. I do 3 more. And again, if you want to work on something, work on this one maneuver. You're in plank, learn to walk up to your hands. You're in plank, learn to walk up to your hands. You're in plank, learn to walk up to your hands. You're going to feel that in your core. You're going to feel that in your back. You're going to push off, and you're going to feel that in your shoulders. All right, here we go. Shake it out. We're covered in sweat. We're breathing heavy. It's Monday night, August 10th. Man, if you knew where I was a year ago as opposed to where I was here and where I've been the last 7 months, super proud of myself. Like I said, when you go through things, you're going to sit in it, or you can run, you can sweat, you can push yourself, and then when you get to the other side of it, you feel absolutely amazing. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do round 2. Before we get started, you know the triple smash: like, subscribe, share, and if you have a question or comment, leave it down below. All right, so here we go. How we're gonna do this one, we went 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. How we're gonna do this one, we're gonna go 11, 12. We're gonna go 9, 10. We're gonna go 8, 9. You got it? See how we're gonna do that one? All right, so here we go. So this one, we're gonna start with the back. We're gonna finish with push-ups. All right, so I'm down like this. All right, we're down like this. I'm kind of rigging this, okay? And we're gonna pull back like that. That muscle in between your back, in between your shoulders, just squeeze it. The bugs are coming out. Here we go. 5. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Whew, the bugs are bad. We're going to keep this thing going. All right, so we're going back to regular push-ups. I'm going to do 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stay in plank. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. What are we doing? Walking our feet up to our hands. Bam. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. That's how you want to be. You want to be breathing heavy, sweating profusely. So when you go and lay in bed at night, you feel absolutely amazing. And don't let me fool you. When I retire from the game, I can lay in bed and do nothing. As long as I run my miles and exercise, I can sit around and do nothing for 23 hours out of the day. Well, I'm going to run an hour. I'm going to exercise. We'll just say 2 hours. I'll run in the morning. I'll exercise at night. But those other 22 hours, I can sit around and do nothing. I can do that with the best of them. So don't let the traveling, running miles, exercising fool you. When it's time to chill, when it's time to relax, when it's time to rest, I can be a big grizzly bear. I can just hibernate and not give a care in the world. Because I've paid the price of running, of exercising, and, excuse me, of working. Man, I have daughters that are 26. I was a single dad I've been a single dad for 24 years. Since they were 2.5. So I know about working a ton of hours, sacrificing. But when it comes to relaxing, long as all the revenue is taken care of, I run miles, I exercise, I can lay around and do nothing, and I don't care. I don't care at all. All right, so here we go. Here we go. So we're over again. If you have your weights, we're gonna pull back like this. Pull back like this. Again, pull back. If you can see me like this, we're pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. I'm gonna tighten them up just a little bit. I'm pulling back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Hey, stick around to the end. I'll read all the comments section. I just like to do my workout, and then that way you can get all my answers and my thoughts. But we're gonna keep this thing going. Going back to the regular push-ups. I'm gonna do, no, these are gonna be wide. I'm gonna do another 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stay in plank. 3 more. You know what we're doing? Walking our feet up to our hands. Bam, good job. Good job. I got the sweat in my eyes. Good. That means we're working. That means we're working. Okay, we have 2 more moves, and we'll be at the halfway point of round 2. All right, so we're going back to one of my favorite ones. Again, like you're pulling a lawnmower, you're pulling a weed eater, you're pulling a chainsaw, a generator, old school Odyssey, 3-wheeler, motorcycle, snow blower. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Now switch it. Again, if you want to put your forearm down, I like to put my hand down. Here we go. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. I'm getting eaten by bugs. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Okay, we're going back to push-ups. These are going to be regular. I'm going to do 15 on this one. Here we go. Step back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I stay in plank. 3 more. And then I walk my feet up to my hands. And bam, good job. Good job. Okay, we're at the halfway point. 6 little moves left to go. We got the pull-ups this round. We're gonna keep it moving. Again, I appreciate you joining me. I hope you're getting something out of this workout. Again, if you're getting back into fitness, you're not sure what to do, this is a chest, back exercise. We started strong, we did our core to start out. I can definitely tell I'm back on the diet. I can tell in my shoulders, in my arms. There's always a big difference in my cardio and my running. Like I said, an hour jog is absolutely perfect for me. Man, start running miles. Yes, walking is good. I would never say walking is only you can do, but your body is gonna adjust to walking. When you're jogging, you're up and down, you're gonna have to breathe a little bit heavy. You can kind of like go fast, and then you can bring it back slow. You can jog literally like this. You can just jog like this. But if you're doing this, you can just do this all day, but man, when you're getting your feet off the ground and you're going back and forth and your knees are up and there's a big difference. But if you'll start running, I'm telling you, like I said, I love the exercising. I love shooting hoops, but the running miles is where I shine. It makes me feel absolutely amazing. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get back to the pull-ups. Again, I'm doing the wides. I push it up, I pull it down, I push it up, I pull it down, push it up, I pull it down. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, good job. I'm just gonna go straight through. These bugs are getting to me. Now we're gonna do slow. We're gonna go 1, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. You got it. 1, 2, up, 2. 1, 2, up, 2. 1, 2, up, 2. 1, 2, up, 2. Here we go. Here we go, 3. Here we go, 2. Here we go, 1. An extra one. And then walk your feet up to your hands. And done. Good job. 4 moves remaining. Again, when you're using the bands, it's going to be a little bit different than using an actual pull-up bar. But that's okay. That's okay. Where I'm at on my fitness journey, I'm using bands. All right, here we go. 2 pull-ups, 2 push-ups. Here we go. I push it up, I pull it down. Push it up, I pull it down. Push, pull, push, pull, push. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Ooh. The light pull-ups don't seem like a lot, but when you really start getting into it, up to that 10, 11, 12, you're really gonna feel that in your back and in your shoulders. Okay, so we're going back to regular push-ups. I'm gonna do a 20 set, 2 moves remaining. We're going kind of quick here at the end. The bugs are getting to me. All right, here's the 20 regular ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stay in plank. 1, 2, 3. What are we doing? Walking our feet up to our hands. All right, here we go. Whew. Man, the bugs are coming out at night. All right, here we go. Let me kind of clean up just a little bit, and then we're going to get out of here. All right, here we go. So we have 2 moves remaining, and then we're going to get out of here. I'll go to the van. I'll put on my readers. I'm at the reader phase of my life. If I don't have my readers, I can't see. All right, here we go. Going back to the pull-ups. Last pull-up. Again, I do the wide pull-ups. I push it up, I pull it down. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. I pull myself down, I push myself up. I pull myself down, push myself up. Here, I'm already at the bottom. I pull myself to the top. I push myself to the bottom, I push, pull. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Wow. Man, what a workout this has turned into. I didn't know it was going to cook like this. This is one of my best workouts we've done in a long time. Sweating profusely, feeling amazing. Great revenue day, great revenue week. Man, we've been on a tear the last 3 weeks. Super pumped, super excited. Last push-ups, I'm going to do 30. I'm going to do regular width. Bring it home. Do the best you can do. I appreciate you joining me. We'll stretch. I'll go through the comments, and then we're going to get out of here. 30 push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I stay in plank. 1, 2, 3. I'll walk my feet up to my hands, and then I say, bam. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. I appreciate you joining me, Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. That was our 644th workout on YouTube. Shout out to you. Shout out to YouTube. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Let me towel off just a little bit. Towel off just a little bit. Okay. Arms come up, sneak in a big flex. Reach over here, try to touch your toe. If you can't get your toe, get your shin. If you can't get your shin, get your knee. 3, 2, 1. My right foot forward. Arms come up, sneak in another one. Swan dive over, try to get your toe. If you can't get your toe, get your shin. If you can't get your shin, get your knee. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, kind of shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Arms come up. Left, right, big flex. I pull it back, I stretch my shoulders, my chest, my stomach, arms come up, left, right, I sneak into it, big flex, I pull it back, my shoulders, chest, and stomach. Last time, left foot forward, arms come up, left, right, big flex. I pull it back, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, good job. All right, so what we'll do, I'll give you a little, if you're still with me, if this is the first time you've been here, I'll show you what I do when I'm not running and exercising. I'll give you a little tour of what I do. Again, I do what's called van expediting. It's I travel all across the United States. It's kind of like a gypsy on the run in the van, but I'm a clean-cut, well-spoken gypsy on the run. This was the park we were at. If this is the first time you work out with me, I try to work out at parks, lakes. We've worked out in South Beach. We've worked out in New Orleans. We've worked out in Los Angeles. You name it, we've pretty much worked out. Okay, so here I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is my van. And the light's not coming on for some, oh, there we go. All right, here we go. So this is how I put my stuff. I put my stuff right here. This is where my stuff goes. Now let me put my, I got a really nice new pair of readers so I can see. Bam, see, I can't see without the other readers. Or I can't see without my readers. But this is what I do. I own a big Transit. I bought this about 2 years ago. I have it contracted through a company out of Michigan. And so I travel all across the United States. And so I love traveling. I have a little setup here. This is my cot. If I want to pull my cot out, I have a memory foam I can sleep on, memory foam pillow, sleeping bag when it gets super cold. If I want to do, if I have somewhere nice to go, I have my nice clothes. I have all my workout gear. That's pretty much it. That's all my cleaning stuff. I did a nice thorough cleaning this weekend when I had to do my laundry. Because this is kind of like my, this is my heavy blanket when it gets super cold, but I haven't needed it. Actually, I needed it in the other night. Where was I at? I was in, where was I? It was Sunday morning. I was in, I was right outside of Nashville on Sunday, and it was about, it was like 60 degrees. So believe it or not, it was kind of chilly. And so, but this is pretty much what I do. I love traveling. I love not knowing where I'm going to be day to day. I just know I'm going to run miles and I know I'm going to exercise. And that's the most important thing where I'm at. And so I'm kind of on the fence. I used to live down in Miami, Florida, and I'm kind of on the fence on what I want to do. But when I go back down there, I also, I've been in insurance. I was in insurance for like 5 years. It's a very lucrative career. Oh, hang on one second. It's very lucrative, but it's, you know, a lot of people don't like the topic of insurance, but believe it or not, that's something it's an industry that it's very lucrative if you can just look at it as helping people. You know, a lot of people think, oh, insurance, it's this and that, it's a scam. No, it's not. I mean, it is what it is. So I can't decide. I've got several companies I'm talking to, but I've just been enjoy traveling, running miles, sweating, growing this channel. I have 2 twin daughters that their heads are on straight, so I don't have to worry about my kids. And so you'll get to a point in life where you've kind of survived everything, and so you just kind of like, what's the next chapter of my life? I mean, I'm 53 years old. I've survived divorce. I've survived being a single dad. I've survived breakup of relationships. I've survived just about anything you can, I mean, health scares. I've survived it all. And so you're just kind of like, what's the next chapter of my life? What's the next journey of my life? And just staying healthy and running miles and sweating and exercising, regardless if you don't know where you're going in life, if you're healthy and you run miles and you sweat and you have to be like, say, well, there's a major deal in South Beach tomorrow. Bam, I can be on a plane just like that. What's going on? Okay, that's not something I wanted to do. Okay, we need you up in New York In 2 days, bam, I'm in New York 2 days. So if you have your health and you have good energy, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can always pivot and move. You can always be ready for the next chapter of your life. But man, when you don't take care of yourself, if you don't have good energy, like I said, I'm a broken record. It goes back to the chicken man himself, Colonel Sanders. He didn't click it till he was 65 years old. I'm 13. I just turned 53 in May. So I've still got to go through August and September and October and November and December to get to 54. And then I can do 54 all the way up to 6. So I'm 12 years from being 65. And so you never know what your future holds, but if you're staying fit, if you're staying sharp, if you're trying to just improve yourself, you never know what's in front of you. But staying healthy, staying fit, childlike enthusiasm, ready for the unexpected. Because once you live through a bunch of things, when something comes, like the first time you go through something that you've never been through, it can be kind of, it can be traumatic, it can be catastrophic, it can be dramatic. But man, once you've been through it once, maybe twice, okay, you're like, okay, I've been through this before. I know how to handle it. I know what's going to happen. And so when it happens again, you're like, don't even wake me up. I'm sleeping on that. That's no big deal. And so that's why I always preach, stay fit, stay healthy, because you're going to live through things. You're going to outlive things. Time is going to heal everything. And then when you make it through, you're standing on the other side like, okay, what do I want to do next? And so that's where I'm at right now. What do I want to do next? All right, I'm going to read these comments and then I'm going to get out of here. I got about an hour and a half drive to go, and then I got a short run tomorrow morning. Okay, so Pedrazia said, hi, what's up, man? Are you doing a workout? I sure am, James. We did a core and we did our chest and back. And Linda says, I like your videos. Thank you so much. Manny says he's very handsome. Okay, thank you, Manny. Banjo Kasui. Okay, Dennis, thank you. My house, thank you, Victor. Do you eat local? No. Do you got more than one? No, I just have one. I've thought about buying more than one. I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get like the universe wants to bless me so much, but sometimes I just get so content. What do you mean? I mean, I make $2,000 or $3,000 a week out here driving. That's not every week. Some weeks I don't make anything. It just depends on where I'm at. So don't let me fool you and think I'm making $3,000 every week. No, sometimes I have weeks where I don't make anything, but I'm okay, because I've had weeks before in my life where I didn't make anything and everything was okay. And so, and then you're like, man, do I want to grow this more and more and more? And you know, the big flex for me in my life right now is just running miles, traveling, staying in hotels, eating steak. The thought of having like a big fancy townhouse, a big fancy condo, a bunch of cars, man, that right now is just not something that excites me. I don't know. Maybe later I'll get that feeling, but those things, possessions, are not something that excite me right now. I've flown in private jets. I've lived in high rises. I lived in Sunny Isles, Miami. I lived in a neighborhood where a $15 million house. There's nothing you're going to bring to the table where I'm like, oh my gosh, that's just overwhelming. No, it's not. Material things just don't excite me anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. Sapphire says, what's up? Zombie says, hi. Been doing workout since 16. Thank you so much. 58. Oh, okay. You've been working out 16. Bam. No disrespect. Oh, your physique is phenomenal. Thank you so much. But again, I take this to heart. If you've never really focused on your health, if you've never really like tried to get physically fit, you need to do that one time in your life. You need to get yourself in a training camp. Like, these are just hearsay words. Like, you're getting ready for the biggest fight of your life. So you need to go to training camp. You need to run, sweat. You need to get on a diet. I think you can do it probably in about 12 weeks, 13 weeks. And just become the best physical version of yourself one time, so you know what it's like to look like a superhero version of yourself. You're shredded, you're ripped, you did the diet. You got in training camp for the biggest fight of your life. And then that way, you know what it takes to get there. You know what it feels like. You know the sacrifices. And that way, like, if you would have saw me between February and May, man, I was shredded like I haven't been in a very long time. And then June and July kind of came around. I kind of backed off. I started messing with my running a little bit. I was eating a little bit more, but then I called myself on it like, hey, I can definitely see there's a difference. But walking around the way I look from February to June, man, it's I mean, you depend on it. Like, if I'm going through something in my life, I'm always in the best physical version of myself because, man, I am working out, I am running, my diet's on point. But once I slowly start getting over that and I work myself through it, it's like, okay, I'm feeling better. And I kind of, but when I can tell that, man, if I'm going through something, man, I'm shredded because, man, if I can't sleep, I'm working out. If I can't eat, I'm going to go for, I mean, just whatever I'm going through, I'm going to work myself out so I don't just sit there. And so that's what I'm saying about, he says your physique is phenomenal, man. It's just getting yourself in the best shape you've ever been in and realizing what did it take to get there. And then once you realize what it took to get there, then do you want to stay there? Do you want to climb that mountain again and again? Because you're going to eventually, you're going to say, I don't want it anymore. You're going to be comfortable gaining 5 pounds. You're going to be comfortable gaining 10 pounds. You're going to be comfortable not being cut. You're going to be comfortable not feeling and looking the way you used to, or you're going to say, no. I'm going to keep pushing myself. I don't care if I'm 81. I'm not going to look like I looked when I was 51. But man, you're not going to take the enthusiasm away from me of like trying, of going for it, because your body's going to change over time. All right, so things hurt. Yes, they do. Madeira Beach here, shout out. I'm about 6 foot. Do the 10 run on the beach every morning before my workout. You just put me in place. I apologize for any 7.2 here. Man, I can go 6 miles a day, but man, 10 miles every day, it's too much for me. Always praise yourself. You got that right. Progression takes effort. It does. Yes, it does. What's up, jump guy knee? Playing. Okay, appreciate it. All right. Your thoughts on magical mushrooms? Man, I love a good mushroom. Give me 10 squats, please. Got you taken care of. Okay, well, I appreciate everyone watching. Man, I didn't end up meaning to going this long. I normally don't go this long, but man, we got a great workout in. I appreciate everyone watching. Hope you got something out of this workout. I hope you got a little bit of my words of wisdom. And so, yeah, just live a long time. Try different things. You're going to fail. You're going to live through all your hardships. You're going to, time is valuable. Some people say, oh, you don't have a lot of time. Yeah, you do. Everyone's got just the right amount of time. But if you're going through something, run miles, sweat, don't sit in it. If you don't like running, then just realize what running does for you. Just realize if you'll go run miles, get up, push yourself, you're going to realize there's not a lot of people that do this. Not a lot of people, if you're in a major city. But if you're just, when I go out and run, I see a couple people here and there. But going out and running and feeling amazing, there's not a lot of people doing that. So you're doing something that a lot of people just don't do and they don't want to do. But once you start laying around and you're feeling good and you ran miles and you sweat and you really start feeling it, you'll be like, yeah. Now I see why he's always talking about running, because it just makes you feel absolutely amazing. And if I can make you feel amazing, if I can get you excited to exercise, if I can get you excited to want to live, see how long you can live, be a good example for your kids, man, be a good example for your grandkids, be a great example for your husband, your wife, girlfriend, whoever, that, hey, he runs, he exercises, he takes care of himself. Let me try that. Then that's the point of my podcast, because you're just going to live a different life and you're going to feel amazing. Well, I'm going to get out of here. We've had a great day. Again, wow, and this was like about an 8-hour drive today. We left Grand Haven, Michigan. It's right on the border of Lake Michigan. And we came down to Kentucky. We had like an 8-hour drive today. But I'm going to get out of here. Man, I'm tired. We got a great run. We got a great sweat. We did core. We ran for an hour this morning. It was a nice, cool day in Michigan. It was only like 70 degrees when I ran this morning. It was actually a little drizzle rain. I love running in the drizzle rain. We did our sit-ups and we did our push-ups and we did our pull-ups. So Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham, Big Flex. Whew, stay moving, grooving, and improving. And as always, bam, we got this.